People attach to my words. I don't know how many more times I can say this. My words are not it. Well, it's a very sunny day today, and it's going to be hot. We are already in October, fall season, and it's going to be 100 degrees Fahrenheit today. That's about 38 degrees Celsius. Do you think that's hot? In any case, I'm not going to hang out around here today. I'm going to go to a place much cooler. Now, I've been there before, so if you want to see where I end up, come follow me. Ooh, it's also very bright here, but much cooler. Does anybody know where we are? You make, you get. Well, it's very sunny, but also very cool here. There were a group of Zen teachers who got together for a meeting about the challenges in teaching Zen. I happened to be part of that group. So somebody asked me, Jason, what challenges have you had teaching Zen? And the first thing that came to my mind was speaking to a large audience, a very broad audience. So what I mean by that is everybody has different conditioning, different experiences, different ideas and beliefs, different mindsets. So my words in a public talk doesn't connect with everyone. And I would probably say maybe just a very few have a true connection to the words. This is why I really enjoy one-on-one sessions, to really meet people where they are at. Even if the question is the same. So let's say 10 people had the exact same question. I would have 10 different responses. And I get this kind of style from Zen Master Sung Song, who is very good at meeting people where they were at. One example I read, a senior student was talking about a problem, and Zen Master Sung Song looked at this person and yelled at them, "Put it all down. Only keep don't know mind." And there was another person who went to Zen Master Sung Song and said, I really want this girlfriend and this job. And Zen Master Sung Song said, "Oh, that's no problem. All you have to do is chant Kwan Seum Bosa 500 times a day. You will get the girlfriend and then you'll get the job." So why did he say that? If you've read about Buddhism or Zen, you know that that's not the teaching. But Zen Master Sung Song knew about this person. He knew that this person had no practicing experience, never meditated, wasn't a religious person. So Zen Master Sung Song gave this person some candy. He planted a seed in this person's consciousness about practice. So I found that very valuable. And it makes it challenging. Some of you follow my series answering your questions. So if I know this person, the responses I have are directed to this person, maybe not to the general public. The second thing that is challenging is that people attach to my words. I don't know how many more times I can say this. My words are not it. I talk about enlightenment, a clear mind, true self, helping this world. Those are just ideas and words coming out of my mouth. They're pointing to an experience or action, but yet people hold on to these words. They make something of these words. They argue about it. Some of you who follow my channel know who you are. A monk once told me that when the Buddha died, many people were arguing about what the Buddha said, and they forgot about practicing. There was this man who retired from his career and was thinking about what to do with this time. And one thing he never learned how to do was to swim. So he went to the library and brought home a lot of books about how to swim, the science of swimming, different swimming techniques. He went on the internet and learned about all of these things. And he would often argue with people about the correct way of swimming, because People would say something and he would say, nope, that's not what science says about swimming. And he thought he was correct. And nobody else was. One day he went out for a walk and he was reading his book about swimming. He was really engulfed in this reading as he was walking. And he walked over a bridge, fell off into the water, and drowned. Ultimately, your understanding cannot help you. So I'm hoping when I talk that the words inspire people to practice, inspire people to be humble, to keep curious, to keep don't know. If my words are giving you a new understanding, or maybe you're trying to validate your own understanding, this happens all the time. I think sometimes we're just looking for that right teaching. If I just hear the right teaching, then my life will be clear, then I will understand. Or we're trying to validate our own understanding. But this just causes more delusion and more confusion. Even Bodhidharma talked about this. He said it's a special transmission outside of the scriptures, not dependent on words and letters, pointing directly to mind. So if you heard about the transmission between a Zen teacher and a student, this is what it is. It's a transmission between the teacher's mind and the student's mind. They connect. It's not a connection of the teacher's understanding and the student's understanding. It's before thinking. If I have a banana and talk about the banana, how to get the banana, what the banana tastes like, and what it can do for you, why say anything back about that? Take the banana and eat it. One action is better than 1,000 words. I would say the last thing that is challenging teaching Zen is sometimes I even believe the words coming out of this mouth. When I lived at the Empty Gate Zen Center in Berkeley, I became very good friends with Will Cabot Zen. One time he invited me to San Francisco to give a talk to his meditation group. There must have been 40 to 50 people there. We sat for 30 minutes. I gave a talk for about 20 minutes, and there was plenty of time for questions and answers. And after the talk, Will came to me and said, "Wow, that was a very good talk. I think you really reached a lot of people." And I said to Will, "Maybe, but my only concern is that I started to believe what I was saying." It's not about belief. It's not about an opinion or an idea. How do all of these things manifest in this very moment? How does it become action? I already said that one action is better than 1,000 words. So I'm going to leave you with the koan. The whole universe is on fire. Through what kind of meditation can you escape from being burned? Your opinion cannot help you. Your idea cannot help you. Your understanding cannot help you. So how can you respond?